So today I wanted to make a really quick video regarding Shadowverse. I actually started playing this game around a little bit over 2 weeks ago, and it really surprised me how many cards really you could get without spending a single dollar. Coming from a game like Hearthstone that I played for around a year, I was quite surprised because not only it basically had a big adventure for the 7 different heroes that, in the case of Hearthstone, they started with some really good ones like the Explorer ones and Blackrock Mountain. But as time passed by, Blizzard seemed to have moved from the adventure and expansion pack model to solely having more regular expansion. So this video is just a quick showcase of how many cards you could get by not spending a single dollar and just completing the main story, having a few quests here and there, and also to kind of like ask for feedback on what kind of decks I would be able to craft just by accumulating all of these cards. So for the record, I did play during the $14 million, I believe it was. Let's see where we can check that. Do I want to open a browser? No. Yeah, I believe it was an event that celebrated 14 million downloads of the game, which boosted my amount of cards by a little bit, because I did get every single reward for those, which in total must have been around 8 packs. So this is not really a representation of installing and playing the game at any time of the year, but I guess it's also ties into a recommendation to maybe try this one out when such events are happening. So without much ado, let's just start opening the packs, which clearly does not happen here. Let's see, I guess it's here. So we can see that for the different expansions I managed to get 13 tickets for Starforged Legends, 19 Standard, 10 for Darkness Evolved, and I believe it's 12 for Rise of Bahamut, Tempest of the Gods, and Wonderland Dreams. So, I mean, off the top of my head, I can guesstimate that it's a little bit over 70 packs. So let's just start with Standard for now, and then we'll move on to the rest. So select how many packs to purchase. Max. Yeah, I'm not gonna skip the animation for the first time because it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, we'll skip the rest. So these are the cards that I managed to obtain for the first 10 packs. Oh, this is pretty cool how it puts together the rarity of the cards. This is kind of like a special one. Apologies for not knowing the proper terms for everything, but again, I am very new to this game. So an animated gold one, I guess that's a pretty good get. I guess that you have to click on the cards to find out for what class they belong. So this is a different expansion, but I guess that the packs are pretty much the same. I actually really like the design for a lot of the cards, so later on I'll take my time to look at them individually. Imperial Dragoon. Oh, I believe that this is one of the heroes that you can set for one of the guys. I forget exactly, probably for you can exchange drag spear into him, I believe. Yeah, Dragoncraft. That's pretty cool. I wonder why do we start with legendary, then gold, and then once again we... Oh, never mind, sorry. It was all silver until we hit bronze here, so it's all organized by rarity. And that's for Havencraft. Nice, another one of those. Here we can see a static one and one that was in motion. Nice. Same here. Yeah, some of these animations are actually pretty nice. Definitely feels like a step up in presentation from Hearthstone, because to mind come some cards that actually have some really lame, kind of like animated versions. So I believe this is the latest expansion, which is also why I saved it for last. Oh, this has a little bit of more flavor to it, that's nice. So these are our last 3 packs that we're opening today, and with the amount of coins that I have, I could actually buy 17 packs for any expansion that I wanted. So let's take a look at the cards. Maybe we'll see a tally of the new cards that we have in total. This is the crafting process. So let's take a quick look at the legendaries that we managed to amass. 4 in total from all of the from all of the expansions available. Golds. 3 pages worth of golds, and I believe that this one here actually is part of the base, like you get it when you start the game. Silver ribbit, 12 pages worth of cards. And finally, just we got bronze because why not? 17. So overall, it's 31 pages worth of cards. Now the question that remains unanswered is whether you can actually craft competitive decks with the cards that you get in general. For that, I'll just do a little bit of research, and I'll probably use this video to ask around, just because it's a bit easier to just look at the cards directly as opposed to just listing them all. Oh, and one thing that I forgot to mention is that during the time that I was playing, I also got a bunch of tickets for Arena 11 in this case, which I'll start playing right now as soon as I actually get a bit of a better grasp on what it's the better cards to pick on the fly. For that, I'll definitely have to spend a little bit more time on multiplayer. But considering, or at least from my previous time playing Hearthstone, I can definitely say that there's definitely a possibility that you can craft 1 or 2, probably even more competitive decks just from the fact that you can liquefy a lot of those cards and get as many of the legendary or gold cards that you need overall. So do I recommend checking this out? Yes, for sure. I actually had a really good time playing the campaign. I like the evolving mechanic. I feel it's really cool, considering that there's a lot of cards that have abilities that are triggered when you use the evolution on them. So yeah, for a little bit over 2 weeks playing rather casually, you can amass quite a collection of cards. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.